Hey guys, it's Alex here and welcome back to another video training session. I'm assuming you know me by now. I'm assuming you have seen some of my videos, some of my pickup videos online and at streetdatingrevealed.com of me approaching and my students approaching getting dates, getting phone numbers with women during the day. If you haven't, I encourage you to go and check it out because it will motivate you. Even in the slightest, it will motivate you to go out and give this a try yourself. I am getting a lot of testimonials, a lot of reviews from guys saying it really has helped them when it comes to approaching women during the day. And you've got limitless opportunity. So many women during the day, only a certain amount at night in bars or clubs. So, but anyway, moving on to this training session. The reason for this video is I'm going to answer the million-dollar question when it comes to picking up women. Or it's not just about picking up women; it's about forming relationships. Now, we're not all of the same breed or of the same clean cut. Most of us don't really want to become the ultimate player. We don't want to, go out and get 20 one-night stands in one night. We want relationships. We want girlfriends, and that's why most of us are in the game. Some of us want, to settle down, to raise children, to raise a family. That's a very healthy, ideal mindset. If you have that, I have that as well. But a lot of us are in the game to get girlfriends, to form new relationships, to connect with women long term. And a lot of us we ask ourselves this question: if you are good looking, does it help? So if you're a good looking guy, does it help? And if you're an average looking guy or below average, is that bad? Is that like a minus? Well, the answer to that question is, if you're a good-looking guy, it does help, but it doesn't help as much as you think it does. It's not a big part of the equation. It's like 10%. 10%. The other 90%, a lot of it has to do with creating the opportunity in the first place, of talking to the girl and instigating the approach. And it's about personality, your stories you tell, building trust, building rapport. Those are the big, that's the 90% bulk of it. The 10% is probably looks. You'll find that a lot of good-looking guys don't do many approaches. They rely on their looks. They rely on women approaching them, which we all know that doesn't really help. That doesn't happen at all. Rarely. It's very rare that it happens. Women do. They want guys to instigate it. They want guys to approach them. Otherwise, they're not the type of guy they want in the first place. You find a lot of average-looking guys or below-average-looking guys who approach a lot, who create those initial opportunities, will get a lot more success long-term with women. They'll have more relationships with women. They'll have more girlfriends with them than a good-looking guy does. And you could be the most good-looking guy in the world, but if you don't do approaches, you're not going to get better at this. And you're not going to get relationships either. Another thing I want to mention as well about day game is a lot of guys, they're learning day game. They're watching my videos and they're reading here heaps of reports and all that kind of stuff. And that's great. By the way, if you are doing that, that's fantastic. But a lot of it is to do with being normal, being casual. You don't have to have a suave line or a great DHV story to tell all the time about everything. You don't need to be the best pickup artist out there and have a witty banter line all the time. It's just a matter of building trust and building rapport. It's about connecting with them. And going back, if you're a very good-looking guy but you don't know how to build trust and build rapport, a woman is not going to have you as a boyfriend. She's not going to have that connection. She's not going to connect with you long-term because she can't trust you. She's not going to go home with you. She's not going to go back in that taxi to another bar with you. She can't trust you. But if you're an average-looking guy and you know how to build trust, build a connection, build rapport, make her like you in a very short period of time, then you will be successful at this. And by the way, that's what it's about. It's not about picking up women. It's about building trust and connecting with women in a very short period of time. That's what the whole community is about. It's about making people like you. The art of warming up people in a very short period of time, making them laugh, making them go, wow, this guy's really great. I want to find out more. I'm very curious. You want to build that childlike curiosity when they're in that sort of that state where I want to learn more about this guy, and that's where you get them. That's what the community is all about. That's what the game's all about. It's about having enough of those interactions, learning how to approach, learning how to warm people up, make them laugh, make them smile, make them like you, making them curious about you, and then you have relationships. You have them as long-term girlfriends. And that's the answer to happiness, I suppose. But yeah, so I hope this video has helped you. You need to understand as well, a lot of day game is all about being normal. It's not about crazy lines. There are a lot of guys out there who don't know anything about day game. They've never heard of Neil Strauss or Mystery or the pickup artists. They don't know anything about that, but they're getting success. They've got relationships with very attractive women in the past. And you wonder, well, how do they do it if they don't know anything about this? Well, it's about being normal. It's about being casual. During the day, you see in some of my videos that I don't really have many lines, or my students don't really have many lines. It's just a matter of approaching a heck of a lot, and it's about building trust, telling a lot of stories. I hope this video has helped you. I hope you do go out and give this a try. My name's Alex Coulson, and I will talk to you very soon.